Tom. You like trouble? Oh my God.
That one no concern. Everybody come here with us to left.
So you know when we said, oh, the housemates must bring drama, oh, we don't want peace, oh, we don't want this one. It be like say breeze blow that our request go that house, because what is this drama? Like, waiting they occur in less than 24 hours of meeting each other. I mean the guys and the girls. There's already a lot of chaos. Like, waiting they happen. Waiting they occur. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey Bethans, welcome back to my channel. My name is Austin Betha. I am excited to have you here. Now, if this is your first time coming across my channel, you are welcome. Please make sure to hit on the subscribe button before you leave. Give this video a thumbs up right now or at the end if you enjoyed watching it. And this also applies to my LOLs. Yes, that's my returning Bethans. I love you guys so much. Thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. Okay, so last night, let me see, my eyes still red because where I see sleep, where you are still sleep, Kwano, for this kind of house, 29 housemates, 15 ladies, 14 men. Guys, it's been a lot. You know, at some point, I just had to say, better off that scene, you go sleep. What's in the apple? Housemates will just enter, the one that stress you. The one that stressed you, and guys, it's been a lot, yeah? Now, I have quite a number of things to mention to you guys, but first, let's talk about the guy that was meant to be the 15th guy in the house. You know, I've received messages from you guys, you know, after I had said, you know, what Ebuka said on stage, because Ebuka did not really buttress, you know, as to why he was not on the show. Ebuka just said he did not complete his lockdown, something, and I came here and I said it, you know, he did not complete his lockdown, something. Ebuka did not say something, but I didn't really hear. But anyways, the main reason, because a lot of you have actually sent me messages and it's almost in the same line. So I'm telling the rest of you what some of you told me, right? And some of the things that I have seen online so far, right? So the whole gist is that this guy leaked the fact that he was going to be on the show. You know, that was the first gist I heard, that, you know, once you're on lockdown, you're not supposed to tell, in fact, you're not supposed to tell anybody, your friends, you're not supposed to mention it in any way, you know? And so for this reason, he was disqualified because he had made a post, he had told someone, you know, he had actually told someone, and the organizers of the show, they found out about it and they disqualified him. Now, another thing that I had seen was the fact that a page was created, like a fake page was created in his name. And, you know, on that page, it was announced, I will be going into BBNaija house, you know. And shortly after he was disqualified, that page was now taken down. So the person who made this post, you know, was saying that, oh, you know, my guy, I'm so sorry for what happened to you and all of that. That's the thing, you know, bad friends around you. Now you go tell your friend, now that your friend now can't go create fake accounts, you know, can't go post them. Then maybe they disqualify you and can't take the page down. You know, guys, I feel like people get bad mind. Okay, sometimes keeping quiet is actually golden. Not because you don't want to share, you know, not because you don't want to tell people, you don't want people to celebrate with you, but just knowing that they might use it against you. It's crazy. It's crazy. Now, I don't know for sure, you know, how true this thing is, you know, if that's exactly what happened. Because Ajoke actually was kind enough to send me a post, you know, with the caption. You know, I'm probably going to try to put it on the screen, but it's tiny. You might not be able to read it, you know. And when I read it, like, it broke my heart. Like, after the guy don't do everything, you know, and he knows better not to say anything. You know, I'm trying to assume that he has sense not to say anything, not to tell anybody, you know, but then that message is sad, guys. It's really, really sad. And yeah, that's why he was disqualified. Okay, now moving on back into the housemates, the ones that are there to entertain us, which, you know, they have been doing so well. You know, last night they had the head of house game, and oh my god, big brother, is it not too early to start late? Because you say in 30 minutes time the game will start. 30 minutes means between 9 and 9:30. By 9:30 the game will start. But by 9:30 now, nothing. 10 o'clock, nothing. 11, nothing. I think Big Brother started the head of house game around to 12. I call, Big, that's the one we are not going to do, because waiting they happen. They started the game so late. So late. The housemates were even tired. They just stand there, they look like bolo. I don't really know, but They sha started the head of house games, and as usual, you guys know I always like to break down the game. I don't just like coming to say, oh, they did head of house game and then this person won. I feel like you need a bit of context, right? Even if not 100%. So I'm going to quickly run over how the head of house games went last night, okay? For the sake of people that are not watching, so you have an idea, right? So they had the head of house games, right? And, you know, Big Brother had given them this task to sort of layer bricks, you know. I think it was looking out for maybe the highest or something. I didn't get that, because now when I say make I go inside, if I go drink water, come outside, Big Dog already they talk, go. So I don't really hear everything when he talk, you know, but the game started and I saw the housemates trying to layer bricks and all of that. And after they were done, he picked the first 8 housemates that finished the task in good time, right? And they included Thelma, Jason J, Gigi Jasmine, Bright Morgan, Victory, Tracy, Joanna, and Sultana. Biggie actually mentioned that they were meant to be 10 housemates, but you know, it's been a very long day, so only the first 8 will advance into the next level, right? So for this next game, the ninja had brought a lucky dip box, and you know, Big Brother had told the 8 housemates that I mentioned earlier, you know, to pick a ball from the box, right? We're supposed to have people pick the balls that were numbered and the balls that were unnumbered as well, right? So the people that picked the numbered balls included Sultana, Tracy, Gigi, and Victory. In fact, let me call them according to how, you know, they picked and all of that. The first person was Victory, you know, followed by Gigi, then Sultana, and of course Tracy. And of course, that just made us understand that Jason J, Bright Morgan, Thelma, and Joanna picked the unnumbered balls, right? Now, at this point, Big Brother had told the housemates that had the numbered balls to pick a partner, you know, from the housemates that had the unnumbered balls, right? So Victory picked Jason J, Gigi Jasmine picked Bright Morgan, Sultana picked Thelma, and Tracy picked Joanna. And Big Brother told them, yes, you have picked your partners, but you are playing as opponents. You are not playing as a team. There's no team here. You're playing as opponents. And for this particular one, Big Brother had put like some gold bars on the table, and the gold bars were in the middle. Now there were beams on both sides. So there was a beam on that side and a beam on this side. So now, for example, let's use Victory and Jason J. Victory will stay on one side of the beam. Jason J will stay on the other side of the beam, right? So both of them are supposed to, you know, once they hear the sound of the what's in that maybe they blow buzzer. Once they hear the sound of the buzzer, you know, you will climb on the beam, go to the bar, pick one, come back, drop it on the table, go again. Now at the end of the day, whoever has the highest bars on their table will move on to the next phase. And so they started the game. Victory had 9 bars. So for team 1, that's Victory and Jason J, right? Victory had 9 bars, Jason J had 15 bars. For team 2, Gigi Jasmine had 9 bars, and of course Bright Morgan had 10 bars, right? Then for team 3, we had Sultana and Thelma, and both of them actually had a tie. Now for the tiebreaker, Biggie now put cards, of course, the ninja now put 2 cards on the table, you know, facing downwards, and Big Brother had said that, you know, both of them need to quickly pick, and then whoever has the card with the highest number, you know, will move to the next level. And so when they picked it, Sultana had picked the highest number because she picked number 5, while Thelma picked number 3, right? And then of course for team 4, Tracy and Joanna. Tracy had 12 bars and Joanna had 13 bars. So what that meant obviously was that the people that will move on to the next round included Jason J, Bright Morgan, Sultana, and Joanna, right? Now for this one, it was pretty simple. Well, simple is relative because there were boxes that were locked up, you know, with a, you know, the key was locked, and Big Brother had put the bunch of key on each of the boxes. So Big Brother had told them that the housemate that will first open his box and bring out the treasure that's inside the box and raise it up is automatically the head of house for the week. And guys, let me tell you, Big will never even reach 2 seconds after he do pa, Jason J don't open the box. I say, brotherly, you be locksmith. I bet to be those people when they sabi key. And Big Brother had to praise him, but Big Brother say, JJ, the second of his kind. It was so hilarious. I mean, the speed was really good, and that's by Shine Bobo. The Shine bright like a diamond. The guy was say where bling bling entered the house. You know, it was so nice. You know, it was so fast, so quick. Like, Before other people go even pick it, say, okay, make them try. JC already unlucky, raise the thing up. So, of course, he's our first head of house for the season. But now, here's the twist. You guys, you know that there's going to be a head of house challenger today. And Big Brother had told us that will happen at 12 noon. Hopefully, it starts at 12 noon. But the housemates are not aware of this, right? So, the boy now don't celebrate. Even Biggie asked him, okay, let's assume. Biggie know why he asked him, say, let's assume. Imagine that you had, Perks as the head of house and all of that. Who would you like to share all of these things with? And of course, after thinking, looking, doing, Isha finally picked Doris. So Doris so far is his assistant, and she was excited as well. They hugged and all of that, and then they moved back into the house. Now, shortly after, Big Brother had called Jason into the diary room, of course, as the first head of house, to give him his first task, which was to change batteries, right? So he came out and like, housemates, so yeah, gather. They came to the lounge. Some people were in the kitchen, normal delay up and down. They gathered, and then he's like, okay, people should sing for me while I ascend my throne. I think he was singing, Odogu na dispenda. They shall sing for her. While climbing throne, and then he called his assistant, Doris. So, housemates were coming one by one to collect batteries, change their batteries and all. After which he told them that we're going to start introducing ourselves. Yes, the ladies did it, the night they got there. But, I mean, it's just fair that they all get to meet each other, get to know each other again. So, yeah, they took out turns to introduce themselves, the people that have been traveling, the people that work here, that play ball, that do this. All of them talk their talk, but the people when I pay attention to now the people when say that their relationship, because I they look them. I they look them. And those people now they be Tracy. Tracy's in a relationship. Tracy's in a relationship. She says she's here to have fun. If you want to have fun, but say she did relationship. Big so. She said, unfortunately, I'm taking, and all of that. So she not there open to a relationship, but she's here to make friends. She's here to mingle. Then Manson. The guy will say, kill the chicken. Pressure. He saying, get babe. So I they look them, because once they start moving funny, now me go stick on drag them. Bright Morgan, he did not just tell us that he's in a relationship, he says he's in love. I said, okay, no one. Then, of course, we have Dede. Dede is also in a relationship, right? Now, they did all of that, introduced themselves. It was, what's be that guy named? Couture. Couture. Somebody actually called him Couture in the house too, but, he said it was supposed to be culture. But then, because this celebrity, saying that Kanye West, that be huge person picking in a culture, in can come out the L for a name, so that it own go dey different, because according to him, once you tell people your name and they ask you to spell it, you will know that your name is special. You understand? Your name is unique. So your own name now na culture without the L, right? He was the one that anchored the whole introduction part. Of course, you guys know that he's a hype guy, so yeah, it was really nice. I loved it. I enjoyed that session, right? Now, to the gbos, first of all, they talk, they para. Wetin dey happen? Wetin don happen now where everybody just dey shout like this? She just dey shout, I don't give a fuck. Nobody should take food upstairs. Why would anybody take banana peel upstairs? Don't you people know that ants, nobody should do that. Now I say, who this girl dey follow talk? Now Thelma when sit down there, because say she needs to actually learn how to speak to people, because according to Thelma, there's a way, Isabella had actually spoken to Joanna, about Cocoa Pops. I don't know where the girl take chop Cocoa Pops, where maybe puff. I don't really know. So that there was a way Isabella spoke to her, and then now again she's speaking, in such high tone and all of that. She para. I can't ask myself, say, is this really necessary? Yes, I get it. You shouldn't take things that will bring ants, upstairs and all. But mama, nobody be your picky for you. Why you gonna shout for me? You go talk where? Who shall I be they find highlights, because now you want me to hear your voice first. Just they shout, I don't give a flying fuck. Then the backfire. I say, mama, calm down. I promise spit. It's in the happen. You relax yourself. You talk, man, we hear you. Just they para. And this happened even before they had their introduction. So when they were now introducing themselves, and then it was time for Thelma to talk about herself. While she was talking about herself, she now chipped it in that, I don't like it when people speak to other people disrespectfully. Learn how to speak. Camera to come carry this thing, come go put out for Isabella face. I say, this cameraman on a sabi walk, come on and give me content. They did all of that. And then HOH Jason, he was like, guys, let's ration food because it's not fair. Oh, we just got here and the plantain that big brother brought into the house, the ladies don't already chop everything finish. Say if not like that, we go the chop. Say before they know it, they go start to the starve. Say he don't put people in charge of the kitchen. I don't remember who he put for the kitchen again, but I think Big Soso is one of them. Shall put 2 people for kitchen, say make them in charge and all of that. But Imisi say no, not be that one I come to for Biggie house. So we all came into Biggie's house with our 2 left leg. So you not go tell me when to eat or waiting to eat. If food hungry, me I go enter the kitchen, I go cook. And guys, for me, it's not even surprising that food fight is the first fight we're having. Because even with Thelma and Isabella, it was still food related. I know say fight they always dey kitchen. Once food on yakpa for the house, now so that they behave. So for me, it wasn't even surprising. But Imisi was just going on and on and on. Even waiting behind name, Isabella too. Isabella too was like, no, nobody will tell her what to do and what not to do, blah blah blah. And then head of house was trying to tell them that, look, I'm not saying you should not eat what you want to eat. I'm just saying we need to ration food and all of that. But they're not even let the guy talk. I see one talk, Imisi voice they high, blah 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 blah. They shout. I say, wetin dey happen? At some point, head of house went into the head of house lounge with his assistant, Doris. And then when they got to the room, Doris was now telling him that for her, she thinks that Imisi didn't quite understand what they were saying. That Imisi, she dey get English problem, so maybe he needs to call her and speak to her again so that she will understand it. And I come dey ask myself, wetin dey occur? Una just enter the house. Una don already dey do. I say, this is just dey waiting. We una just enter. So be ready for more gbos. If you call the para, say people should eat and wash your plates now. Who una dey leave plates there? I say, yes, we want drama. This aspect have brought it. Okay, so the question now is, can we handle it? Because it never too take my voice now. My esophagus don dey shake. You don dey shake because you say, calm down. But yeah, and something else that has been trending on the internet, people have been saying, madam, what's your name? Imisi, forget this year. I come from this thing. Nobody care about me and they suffer. Say that card don't cast because on your page now, na hot babe. In fact, my sister was even still telling me this morning that the girl's page say the girl hot. Forget all this nonsense wig where she dey wear inside big house since yesterday. But on her page, better frontals, better, the girl package well. I say, now wow, this card don't cast now. This card don't cast. Now behind this is people go come say, see, no one don't pay me past miracle. Miracle wey talk like say no. If you come up for this house, nothing for him. Nothing they suffer. Nothing. I call the pity miracle. I remember that year. I call the pity miracle. But the day when miracle win, now jeep, they take all carry the guy. Before I call even know, so okay, this guy now pilot in the making. I don't believe anybody. If you come with your pity story, say they pursue you out of your house 11 years old. Now Imisi talk and say they pursue am out of the house 11 years old. So she done, mama, whether they pursue me too. Okay, they don't pursue me, but everybody get story. Everybody get their own story. So play the game. Except say this thing a strategy where you want use, but this strategy now, people not really like am cause internet hot. They just talk about the game, say, no, mama, play something else. This your pity card is not working. I say, I don't really know. Guys, what do you think? Because what? It's just been how many nights in Biggie's house? 2 nights. 2 nights. Anyway, like I said, by 12 noon, hopefully, they will have the head of house challenger. And we will get to find out if Jason J will be the head of house for the entire week or if somebody else is going to collect it from him, That's the thing. So for now, he don't act in the capacity of head of house, which is nice, But let's see how it goes with the head of house challenger, where he needs to now, honor his position as head of house. So I can't wait for that. All right, let me know, guys. Are you enjoying the show so far? Do you have a fave yet? Do you have a fave? Because I still dey look, I still dey observe. Understand? My style now. I dey observe first before I go know. But in terms of me finding my man, I'm not really sure. Because even the wetin be that guy name wey I say I been like first. Hold on, coin. Call you when don't talk say I seen this, so say if you even date person will be 44, you know, because we all know that Avatar is 44 years old, even though she doesn't look it, you know. I swear, if you tell me to guess her age, I'll probably say 30 something, maybe 32, 33. But almost she's 44 and she has an 18-year-old daughter, right? So, you know, Connie just said I'm in my 20s, but I can even date somebody in 44. I say, okay, Baba, you go one side, because now beside I know one person will go date person when they older or when they younger, but just shift first. See, at this point I feel just still hold my sujum. Unless they can't do something say, oh, the thing will come melt my heart. You know, say women with the line they melt our heart. So if anybody melts my heart for now, nobody don't melt her. And hey, Sultana don dey look Bright Morgan. Bright when say they in love, in their relationship. Sultana was telling Doris that, I'm sorry to his girlfriend, no, I don't really send the girlfriend, I don't know you. So it's like she's having plans of moving to the guy and all of that. And let me tell you, even Faith, why they say, okay, if not be calling, you know, maybe Faith self, they move from one pillar to one post. He don't sit down, they talk with Dede. He don't sit down, they talk with Sultana. Now everywhere they chook head, all these small body, big engine people, don't they everywhere. So I'm not really sure I get the power for heartbreak for all these things. So maybe my Suju, when they loyal to me, maybe I go just hold am tight to. But again, like I said, me will they watch. If they met my heart, then maybe. Anyways, that's all the gist that I have for you on this particular video. Let me know if you enjoyed watching it. If you did, please make sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already, and of course I will speak to you guys after the head of house challenger. Okay, I love you guys so much. All right, bye. Bye guys.